Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Nasfy Media coming at you with another video. You know what time it is. It's time to bring on the boxing. And, today we're going to be talking about Jake Paul and, some potential opponents. There's a fight going down between KSI and Alex Wassabi. It's going down in about a month. I believe it's like the last week of August, like August 28th, 7th, something like that. Last week of August. But, this could be a big determining factor on whether or not Jake Paul, would return to fighting another influencer after his August 6th bout with Asim Rockman. KSI obviously fought Jake Paul's older brother Logan Paul. He won a decision, and it was a pretty close fight. Sorry, my chair's like squeaking, but a lot of people thought Logan Paul won the fight. It's debatable whether or not you think the taking away 2 points for the hit behind the head, it happened either way. I think Jake Paul eventually wants to avenge that loss for his brother. Obviously, KSI and Logan Paul are business partners at the moment. They have their prime drink, their prime energy. So it's going to be interesting to see how Logan Paul he figures out who he's rooting for. But more importantly, KSI and Alex Wassabi will be fighting at the end of August, and it's going to be an interesting fight because it could determine whether Jake Paul fights another influencer, goes back to influencers, maybe steps away from the the fighter and more combat sports type of guys. KSI, he's a dog. We've seen him go into training. He takes it seriously. He's not one of those influencers that comes in bad shape and he just tries to knock the other guy's head off. He comes in prepared. He does his cardio. He does his real training. Same with Alex Wassabi. Alex Wassabi may not be the strongest guy or the most fierce competitor like you've ever seen, but he's always willing to train. He has a lot of drive. And he is a motivated guy. He's also a guy that respects the sport of boxing, and he actually enjoys it. So you can't blame these guys for going in there and making a bag and seeing what's up, seeing who's the better boxer between the two of them. They're not claiming to be the best fighters in the world, but they're claiming to be the best in their kind of space of YouTube. So we're gonna see KSI versus Alex Wassabi. Alex beat KSI's little brother, so there's a lot of history. There's a lot of narratives around this, which makes it just that much more interesting. So KSI, obviously, I'd say he has the strength advantage over Alex Wassabi, but Alex Wassabi could have the better, composure. KSI sometimes tends to gas out. If Alex Wassabi has the better endurance and conditioning, he may have a chance. But I think the favorite in this fight would definitely be KSI, just because he seems more experienced. He seems like he has the stronger hands, and he has a good supporting team around him. It seems like he's the more fierce competitor. He's the more hungry fighter, and I feel like the hungrier fighter always, that's the person you got to go with. Specifically in this scenario, Alex Wassabi did beat DAYYY, but it wasn't very convincing. It was a split decision. I still think he deserved the win. It was just, if DAYYY was more active, I think this fight wouldn't even be happening. So still respect to Alex Wassabi, but at the same time, I think KSI takes this one just because of his how competitive he is, how aggressive he is, and just that killer instinct, that dog inside of him, that I think it's going to be tough for Alex Wassabi to win this fight. But we'll see what happens as we approach the fight closer. We'll break it down even further. But let me know in the comments who you think would win this fight, KSI or Alex Wassabi. It's going down late August, I believe, in the UK, so that's a fight to look out for. It's going to be a spectacle. It's going to be an interesting event to watch. So there's a stacked undercard, so we'll break into that more in a future video. But thank you guys for watching. Comment down below, like I said before, who you think wins, KSI or Alex Wassabi. Knockout, no knockout, decision, split, draw. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later. I'm out of here.